Hey Sneak Peekers, my name's Margo and we're here at South by Southwest at the premiere of #1 Happy Family USA.
We are #1 Happy Family USA!
My name is Margo. I'm with Sneak Peek at the University of Texas at Austin.
Awesome.
My first question is, at what point in the process did you know that the show was going to be animated, and what were some of the factors taken into that decision?
No, immediately we knew we wanted to make something animated. We just had all these ideas that felt really unique to do in that format. And so I had never done it before, which was really fun working with Pam, who'd done a bunch of South Park, and working with Mona Shelebi, who's such a great illustrator. And so we all got to kind of make something different together, yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah. Well, I know Pam was saying that it was sort of done during COVID, is that right? So is this your first time being able to meet everybody right now? Or
We've gotten to be in person a bit, but a lot of this happened during COVID, and it's kind of remarkable. Yeah, the entire show between writing and being animated and recorded happened during, through COVID, yeah. And a bit afterwards too, but yeah.
Gotcha. Well, so I know the show is based on your personal experiences growing up in New York. I guess, what would you say is the importance of having Muslim representation specifically in this current moment?
Well, so the show, we have a really diverse writers' room, and a lot of people's stories really are in it. And I think, the encasement of the show and the vision of it is something that, between me and Mona and Pam, really resonates with a lot of, what we thought would be really cool. But a lot of the stories are not necessarily mine, right? But they are, we had a lot of kids, first-gen immigrants, writing on this show, where we said, okay, what do we really, what do we want to get into, and what would be fun? And I think, it coming out now is really interesting, because I think we thought it was going to be a bit of a time capsule of this period, and it has been more relevant than ever, in the way that we are living in a surveillance state. And I also think the show is really about, capitalism. It's about this family trying to figure out how to even afford living, and that being a huge stressor, especially for the dad's character. And so a lot of the things that it hits on are really important to me. And it's also just dumb fun. It's very, which I think, a lot of these topics are handled very seriously. And I think the whole point of this show is that it's stupid, and it's chaotic, and it's dumb.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, last thing. What is a piece of advice that you would give to current film students at UT Austin right now?
Oh, I would just say make stuff. Don't wait for it to be perfect. Just make it, and then you'll keep, it keeps getting better the more that you do it. But, that perfection paralysis is probably the craziest part of being, your age, right? And where you're like, oh my God, I want it to be this masterpiece, and I want this, and I want that. And I think the great thing about shooting something is you don't have to show it to anyone. I mean, I shot a lot of things that I never showed anybody, but I got to shoot them, and I lost money on them. I spent a lot of my, especially when I was in my early 20s, making things that I showed to 4 people, and then I put it away because I was so embarrassed. But I learned everything that I needed to learn, and then I got to make more,
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much. Congrats on the premiere. Real quick, could you hit hook 'em for UT Austin?
UT Austin?
Right. Yes.
Yeah, woo! All right, I don't know anything about the program or the school or what it stands for. I don't endorse any of it, but I'll do this.
Awesome, thank you so much. If you would like to see more South by Southwest coverage, please make sure to check out our other videos and Instagram.